Congratulations. I heard that there were some hiccups on this production. There was an expedited timeline that was affected by the fires.
Yeah, it was. When you say expedited timeline, I've never done anything this quick in my life. So when I got accepted to the program, I was so excited. But then she said, it's a quick turnaround. And I said, okay, I'll get the script developed. My last script took me 9 years, so I was a little bit like, okay, I can beat that. And then when we were in pre-production, I lost my DP, my first DP, and we had to get another one on board within a week, and then the fires hit. And when the fires hit, I was on the phone with Jolene, and we were going back and forth. Should we keep going? Should we not? The actress, the young actress that plays Eve, flew in from Florida. And just going outside, of course, nobody could breathe. And she was coughing. And I said, no, we're going to push it one more week. And we got a whole other week, which ended up being a blessing in disguise because we were able to do a blocking rehearsal. We were able to do all sorts of things that I wouldn't have had time to do because everything was already expedited. And I feel like it was just a gift to slow down and really go back to the story and really pre-plan so the shoot would go well. Because the shoot was also expedited. It was 2 days. So there was a lot to get in 2 days.
I mean, but you're also an actress and a producer yourself. I mean, you produced it at Las Tres Sisters and so many other really great projects. So coming in as a director, I mean, for this one in particular, and on top of that, having an expedited timeline, what were your expectations versus the reality? And then additionally, what were the learnings from it? I mean, coming out of it, you know, you had the support of Women in Film, you had the support of Broken English Productions. What did you take away and learn from it as well?
Well, so I feel like the only way I was able to make it through was because I have 20 years of experience behind the or in front of the camera as an actress. And I've paid attention, I've asked questions, I've always been very interested. I also do a lot of videos for nonprofits with my own camera, just because I wanted to learn. It started during the pandemic. And so I've been learning about lenses and lighting, and I have a neighbor who's an Emmy Award winner who has been, during the pandemic, would come into my house and we would practice lighting. And so I was prepared, more so than a lot of first-time directors, I feel. And then with Las Tres Sisters, our feature, we were part of every single step of post-production, choosing the music, choosing the scenes, choosing everything. So then I felt, and then the team, like the editor from our feature, edited this with me, so we already had a rapport, and we knew each other well, and we could go fast. And I said, if Yusef Delara was okay going fast, then I can go fast. But the thing I did learn is that there is still so much to learn. And also, it's okay. It was okay to ask. And Jolene Rodriguez, who's with Broken English, and this is her program with Women in Film and Sony. She said to me, she's like, what did you learn today? And she would ask me, and that gave me permission to say, oh yes, I am learning, you're right. Okay, what did I learn? And I would reflect. And then it would be okay that I didn't know something because it was a program to learn. Because a lot of times we want to feel like, oh no, I'm a woman behind the camera, I need to know. Because it's important, there's all this pressure. But instead I said, you know what, I don't know this. Can you teach me? Or I'll ask around. And so I learned to keep asking, and I learned that it's okay not to know.
And for Las Tres Sisters specifically, nuance is important. I mean, the Hollywood Diversity Report from UCLA has just come out that, oh my God, Latino directors are just 2 out of 10. And then for women, it's even less so. And then for the roles, it's out of 100 roles, it's like 27 are lead roles that are Latino. And so when you have a project where it's intentionally Latine and you have you're one of those figures, when it came to shopping around the project and sustaining and acquiring distribution and even in development, pitching it so that it doesn't strip its nuance, what conversations did you have? How did you fight for it and advocate for this film when Latinos are still just a small part of entertainment?
Right. That's such amazing questions. Thank you so much. You're obviously an incredible woman that's behind the camera covering these stories. And for us, it was really important to make sure that we were the stars of the film because we had a studio that actually wanted to buy the script, but they didn't want us involved. And I've been involved in things like that, and I've seen them whitewash my projects. And or create an idea of what Latinos are like, or create an idea of how women would behave, because most of them, men are the ones making those decisions in buying in Hollywood. And so we made sure that we just stuck it out the long run. We said no to the money for just the script, and we said no, we have to star in this because we need to create new names in Hollywood, more Latino actors, more Latina actors. And Also, when it came to distribution, we had a lot of people offer us deals, but we thought, you don't really get this film. Let me hear what your plan is to bring it to market. And it wasn't until Myriad came on board. Trish Vasquez, who is the Vice President of Marketing and Distribution with Myriad, she's a Latina woman. The only Latina woman we met with. Everybody else, white men. And white men are very capable and they can be our allies, but there's something about what Trish did for this film. And she brought it to 170 theaters. And that was not common. We were next to Paddington Bear, Captain America, a big budget horror film, $100 million films, and then Las Tres Sisters. It was magical. And we had a lot of people in the audience who said, thank you for loving us. Thank you for showing us this way, because no one is seeing us like this. So it's important, and we're going to keep going, and there's more to come.
Definitely. I mean, they're not even budgeted. Nobody's securing the budgets enough for projects like this. But with opportunities like this, where you have Jolene, who worked as an executive at Sony, supporting projects like this, and for you to actually be here to see the first project you directed on the screen, how does it feel to be a part of that?
I feel like I'm on the right path. I feel like I keep getting opportunities that are saying you need to do this. You need to keep telling stories. Whether I'm a director, a writer, an actress, however I need to tell a story, I feel confident, I feel empowered, and I feel like I'm doing the right thing. That's what I feel today.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Muchísimas felicidades.
Muchísimas gracias.